What's going on, Shiny Crew? I'm the SilverSlasher, and welcome to SilverDex, a show in which we take a look at a Pokemon voted for by you to be analyzed, explained, and improved. Last episode, you guys voted between the 3 legendary beasts of Gen 2, and Suicune came out on top. Be sure to slash that like button if you enjoy. The Aurora Pokemon Suicune is a legendary Water-type Pokemon from Generation 2, Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and is number 245 in the National Dex. A Pokédex entry for Suicune reads, "It races around the world to purify fouled water. It dashes away with the north wind." Suicune can have 2 possible abilities, being Pressure, which causes the opposing Pokemon to use up 2 PP for 1 move, and Water Absorb, which causes this Pokemon to heal HP instead of lose HP when hit by a Water-type attack. Suicune stands at 6 foot 7 inches or 2 meters tall, holy crap, and weighs 412.3 pounds or 187 kilograms. When defeated, Suicune gives 1 defense EV and 2 special defense EVs. Types that are not very effective against Suicune are Fire, Water, Steel, and Ice. Types that are neutral against Suicune are Normal, Dark, Flying, Poison, Rock, Dragon, Fighting, Ghost, Ground, Fairy, Bug, and Psychic, and types that are super effective are Electric and Grass. Suicune is a very well balanced Pokemon, with no stats really standing out above others. It has 100 HP, 75 attack, 115 defense, 90 special attack, 115 special defense, and 85 speed, at a respectable stat total of 580. It's not very often that you find a Pokemon that is so balanced with offensive and defensive perks. A good competitive set for Suicune is a Timid Leftovers set with the Pressure ability, 252 EVs in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 252 in speed. Run Calm Mind and Tailwind for setting up, Ice Beam for coverage, and Scald for stab. While we let the SilverDex update with the information for our next step, how about a fun fact? For unknown reasons, Suicune took up a much bigger role in Generation 2 than its brethren, even getting to be the mascot of its own main series game, Pokémon Crystal. The next step for Suicune should most definitely be Mega Suicune. This design by Tommy Case really shows off what this Mega should be. A Pokédex entry for this Mega evolution could read, "It leaves a path of ice beneath its feet as it races across the world on its quest to purify any and all fouled water." This Mega Suicune concept is a Water-Ice type, which is fitting given its Pokédex entry and its title of the Aurora Pokemon. An ability to give to Mega Suicune could be a new one, known as Purify. This obviously fits the Pokemon well, and the effect is very interesting. Purify removes all secondary effects from special attacks used by this Pokemon, but boosts their power by 50%. If the move is physical or does not have a secondary effect, it is unaffected. This works in similar ways to Sheer Force, but limiting it to special attacks justifies boosting the power by a greater amount. Mega Suicune could stand at 7 foot 2 inches or 2.2 meters tall and weigh 496 pounds or 225 kilograms. While examining Suicune's list of attacks for moves with coverage, I noticed that it can learn Bulldoze, but not Earth Power or Earthquake. That makes no sense, so let it use those. Earth Power will be especially useful. Ice and Water attacks would not be very effective against this Pokemon. Normal, Dark, Flying, Poison, Steel, Dragon, Fire, Ghost, Ground, Fairy, Bug, and Psychic type attacks would be neutral, and Electric, Grass, Fighting, and Rock attacks would be super effective. Stats for Mega Suicune would probably be very balanced, just like the original. It could have 100 HP, 100 attack, 125 defense, 120 special attack, 125 special defense, and 110 speed, at a stat total of 680. Simply boosting the stats just allows it to do what it used to do, but better, and that's all Suicune really needs. A set to run for Mega Suicune could be a similar set to before, but replacing Tailwind with the newly acquired Earth Power for coverage, since it no longer needs the extra speed. This also makes it so that every attack the Pokemon has makes use of its ability, which is going to be a huge power buff. Mega Suicune may have a world-changing goal, but you definitely wouldn't want to run into one on the battlefield. Thanks for watching this episode of SilverDex. Your choices for the next episode are Tyrantrum, Magnezone, and Swellow. Click the card on screen to cast your vote. This has been the SilverSlasher, and I'll see you all next time on SilverDex.